Okay, let's do another one. What else are we gonna do? Right? Right. Okay, so April general reading for Aquarius. This is your April general read. Check out your rising moon and Venus sign for additional messages. Everything you need to know is in the description box of the video. We're going to use the Revelations Tarot for you. We're not doing clarifiers for the general. If I get to the love read, we can do clarification on that one. Didn't do clarification for Aquarius, for Aries. So we're not going to do them for any other signs. May not resonate for you. So we'll see what happens here. Reveries by Karen O. Through Space I Fell. Through Space I Fell. And then also, that was it. Reveries by Karen O. If you're watching tarot, then of course you more than likely believe in other things such as, channeling, etc. When I hear things on my right side, when I hear ringing on my right side, it's usually messages from people who've passed on that I know. And on the left side, it is spirit guides. Some people would consider those guardian angels, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Aquarius. Shakiness. Through space I fell, through space I fell. Just for fairness, for you. Two seconds. I shouldn't be doing this again, but I'm doing it anyway. We're doing a 666 spread. We're doing past, present, future. We'll read the verticals as well. Past energy. Two of Wands in the reverse, impatience without delay. Something that you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait on something. There was something you couldn't wait on. Usually there's delay with the Two of Wands in the upright. Here we're seeing that the delay, that there's an impatience. There's a hurrying energy, a rushing. Ten of Wands in the reverse, dropping of burdens. A rush to drop burdens and responsibilities to lighten the load in order to gain perspective. I'm seeing that because Hangman. I'm seeing a Hangman energy there, but it's a impatience to drop burdens to lighten one's load. What else? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Queen of Swords. This is feminine air energy. Could also be considered Libra. Looking at the fact that we just had full moon in Libra literally less than 48 hours ago, probably 24 hours ago. This is truth, justice, fairness, equilibrium, the precision cut. Feminine energy. doing one's self-justice, or feeling that there's a need for equilibrium and balance, and standing firm in decisions. Have to do with dropping responsibilities and burdens, something that's super swift. Oh, there's something here about also defending one's right to decide what one feels is best for one's highest good. Through space I fell, through space I fell. And through your arms, into space I fell. Three of Cups, celebration. There was something that was cause for celebration in the past. Could also be gossip or hen party. Three people getting together and chatting about somebody else. Oh, I'm seeing this more of a celebratory nature. So a gaiety, laughter, joy. Celebratory energy. I wanted to flip, but it didn't. Oh, that's three. I can take them. You get like a bonus one up top. Page of Wands in the reverse. Blocking passionate communication. Rather than speaking, staving off passionate communications of some sort. Then we have Two of Cups in the recent past. There was a union of the two, union of the two, union of the two. Two opposing forces coming together. This is something where two people, it's interesting, they're sharing one cup as opposed to two. Sharing one cup as opposed to two. Drinking from the same cup. Drinking from the same cup. Sharing libations. The same drink. Togetherness and a union of the two. Drinking from the same cup, sharing the same drink. And then the Nine of Swords, anguish, anxiety, frustration, sleepless nights, worry. That one doesn't normally come out. Not that that card doesn't normally come out, but we weren't supposed to have 7 up top. We were only supposed to have 6. This was a feeling that you weren't supposed to actually be experiencing, but you experienced it anyway. Through space I fell, through space I fell. Something to do with reveries, bad dreams, nightmares. You have nightmares in the past. Came together with somebody, now you have nightmares. Anxiety, worry. After a union of the two. It was initially celebratory, but at some point you blocked off communication, passionate communication. You did not communicate passionately with somebody about the feeling of the union of the two. There's anguish, frustration, worry, anxiety, sleepless nights. In the present, through space I fell, through space I fell. I wanted to shuffle again. In the present. Reveries, right? That was the name of the song. Seven of Wands, defensiveness, protectionate energy. You're defending your position on something. You're standing your ground on something. You're highly protective of something, either of your position or of somebody. You feel hurried and rushed. This has to do with the feeling of impatience. You might be, in the present, protective over something that was a hasty decision that you made in the past. There. Defensive over a decision that you made that other people would say you rushed into this. You unburdened yourself of something. Hierophant. In the present, this has to do with your belief systems, philosophies of a higher order, highly structured religious beliefs, or marriage. Taurus season, we're coming up on Taurus season. Defending your position as far as, this is permission versus not permission, giving yourself permission to enter commitment of a higher order, unburdening yourself in the past. Moving into the energy of strong religious beliefs or strong philosophies that you defend strongly. You're defending a commitment that you made of the higher order with someone. Normally they talk about the Hierophant as if it's a marriage card. It is a commitment of the higher order, strongly linked to organized religion. You could be defending your position about entering a commitment of the higher order with somebody, unburdening yourself of your thoughts and feelings on it. You feel it's only fair and you're doing justice by your higher self in your decisions about it. Very firm in that. Look at that Queen. Swords, very precise in your communication about it. What else in the present for Aquarius? The fucking keys. The keys. Every time I see the Hierophant lately, the keys. X will mark the place. Look at the keys. Defending your right to permit for something to occur. Permit yourself to unburden yourself of something. It has to do with the commitment of the higher order. It's your space, I feel. Your space. King of Cups in reverse. The decision that you made in the past, you stood by it very firmly, but you were not following your intuition. The King of Cups, that's a Scorpio Pisces energy. You're not necessarily intuitively acting in your power. You didn't follow your intuition. You felt it was only fair. You felt it was acting in accordance with bringing something to balance, but it was against emotion. It was against the emotion that you felt. And in the present, you realize that. You feel that you've been excluded from celebratory energy. Let's see with that. The cup, the outreaching hand with the cup. Travel, the Chariot. Travel, change of address. Chariot's usually a change of address card for me, but it's movement forward nonetheless. Celebrating a change of address in the present. Celebrating movement forward or a trip. travel towards something, Cancer energy. And yet he's still got his back on the person. His intuition is holding that cup out, right? Moving forward. Change of address. Travel. Swift travel. People are talking about this. That's what that 3 is. The 3 isn't celebratory energy, it's chatter. People are talking about it. You don't want to talk about it. You're defending your right not to speak on it. With the Queen in the upright, the sword raised here, or the Page of Wands in the reverse, not passionately communicating about it. In fact, passionately defending your right not to speak on it or to communicate with somebody else about it, where they might have been expecting an announcement about it. People are talking. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I just keep hearing through fucking space I fell, through space I fell. The Lovers. A choice in love. Gemini energy, Cancer, Gemini cusp season. Gemini, Cancer cusp season, so around the solstice, June 21st. This is a decision. This is a decision in love. You're traveling towards something in order to make a decision. You go from 7 to 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. You're defending your right not to announce something that could very well be a choice in love. Union. We are one and the same. We are one and the same. Look at, you see how those two look the same? It's like drinking from the same cup. The two of cups. This union of the two. You're not passionately announcing this yet. You've held off on doing so. You have a choice to make. You've already made your choice, but you haven't communicated it to someone. It's too many. Present for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Might not resonate. Oh, if it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. Space I fell, through space I fell. Passionate beginning. Passionate beginning. Matchstick of the divine, something that sparks inspiration in you. There's big passionate beginnings here in the present. Inspiration, the spark of the divine, an idea. The union of the two. You shared a drink with somebody, or you shared something with someone in the past, that union of the two. The spark of inspiration is here in the present. I think that's actually like the illumination, the torch. Who bears the torch? Who bears the torch for you? That's how you know. In the future, that's why you had anxiety and sleepless nights, because you, and worry, because you know you're not announcing. Because the spark of the divine, the matchstick of the divine is struck. You already knew it. And you got anxiety and fear about how to proceed forward. You have nightmares about what to do, how to reciprocate. How to reciprocate in the present. In the future, Aquarius, the beginning, another beginning, another ace. The cup runs over. You're defending the beginning or a new phase in a relationship, a new beginning in a relationship, or the start of something grand. The Two of Swords in the reverse, your blindfold is off. You see things for what they are. You had a crossroads that you hit. You choose one of two directions. You permit yourself to do so, the Hierophant. It's based on your beliefs. It's who you feel moved to make a large commitment of a higher order with. You don't feel the need to defend your decision. As you recognize the error of your ways in the present of not following your intuition, but now the blindfold has been removed. You know that if you don't follow your intuition, you have a reversal of fortune. You're going to take a gamble. You know which direction to move in. You know what direction to move in. You know how to proceed. You can see it. You see that. You see it as obvious when you are making movement forward. Traveling towards earth and fire. You're following your internal compass. See how Aquarius is at the top there of the wheel. The symbol for Aquarius is at the top of the wheel. You're following your internal compass. And then we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. Following your internal compass, understanding where the divine had extended a cup to you. This is the cup the divine had extended to you in the future. You're realizing where, in the Four of Cups, typically we see somebody sitting there lackadaisical, in a feeling of either denial or loss, where they're not really looking at the offers that are ahead of them, turning them down, and the divine is extending a hand to them with a divine cup. And here, with the Four Cups in the reverse, it's like with the Two of Swords, the blindfold is removed and you recognize where the divine extended to you somebody of a higher order, an offer of a higher order. You moved forward, now you have a choice to make. Somebody who sparks something within you, who recognizes your divine right or your divinity. Fuck yeah, it's the truth. 3 aces, man. 3 aces. You have a truth. Veritas. You have a truth. I'm telling you, divine right. Look at that. Do you see? That either looks like a ring or it looks like a crown. Divine right. You're claiming your divine right to passion, emotional fulfillment. Traveling towards it in the future. Traveling in the future towards your divine right. Making the choice in the future to travel towards your divine counterpart. I don't really, buzzwords, right? Like divine counterpart, I don't really, but, you're speaking your truth about your choice in the future. You recognize what it is. And like the real truth, right? Because it's the Ace of Swords on the upright. It's passionate. What else? For Aquarius. In the future you're traveling towards this, not in the present, in the future. Those are the dignities around it, right? You know, the Tower, the Lovers, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Four of Cups in the reverse, yeah. You're going towards that cup that the divine extended to you. In the future, you recognize it now. You took off your blindfold. You know what it is now. Lastly, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Really hard to stay detached during a reading like this. Through space I fell, through space I fell. Through space I fell. Are you falling star? There's something about Through Space I Fell. It's a part of that song by Karen O. Reveries. Through space I fell, through space I fell. You're the star card, Aquarius. You're the star card. Does somebody say something to you about wishing on a star, or you're looking up at the stars, or there's like a wish or hope, or did you wish on a star? Somebody saw a falling star. You saw a falling star, somebody else saw a falling star, made a wish on it at some point. Fuck, man. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh boy. I got a couple things that have fallen out here, but we're going with the one that fell on the floor. 2 seconds. Yeah, we got that there. You realize what glittered and what was gold. Dropping other options because you've found your divine counterpart. I'm telling you, the matchstick of the divine. The 2 of Cups and the 2 of Cups up there, that union sparked inspiration within you. It is a truth. There is a truth. There's truth in it. Somebody... So the 7 of Cups is normally options, having options of a romantic nature. The 7 of Cups in reverse. It's like... when we have the 7 of Cups in the upright, they're building castles in the sky. We have all these options ahead of us, and we don't know which one to choose. Here, it's obvious. It's obvious which one to choose. This card is cornered by the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, and the fucking Ace of Swords. Through space I fell, through space I fell. Dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. Overall energy. Yeah, the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Mastering one's craft. Moving from... moving back into artistry out of apprenticeship. Work. However, it's honing one's craft in a different light. As opposed to starting off as the apprentice, you are now the master. The one who has the ability. Something that doesn't have as much, it doesn't take so much effort for you with... The truth is that the effort, it's effortless, it's effortless, it's effortless. Somebody's screaming out in the street. Anyway, 2 seconds. Okay, I have so much magnetic poetry that I don't have room on my fridge for it all. I don't have room on my fridge for it all. That's smarted. Okay, so we're going to use both hands. We're going to get you some magnetic poetry. Then we'll get you an affirmation, and then we'll leave it there. Not going to clarify. Ooh, I really want to clarify this one. I want to dig in on this one, but I'm not going to. Not gonna. I'm just going to call this one Through Space I Fell. .505 on the clock, 10 and 1, 10 breaking down to 1, endings and beginnings. So something's ending so that it can begin anew. Interesting. It's transforming, transformation. You're going to have to make up sentences here. I'm not going to. We have L-Y and Y. I don't know where those go, but here you go. You're going to have to kind of jot these down and figure out where they belong, because I don't know. In any event, let's get your affirmation, and then we'll be done with it, Aquarius. Through space, I fell. Through space, I fell. This trips you up. This trips you up. This gets you shaking with anticipation. Nervous. You're nervous. You're nervous to speak on it. You're nervous to communicate it. So you think it, but you don't say it. You're scared. You're not scared of the feeling. You're scared of something else. It's so different. That Nine of Swords is so out of place compared to a lot of the rest of this. Through space I fell. Through space I fell. What's going to get Aquarius through April? Mind you, this is only April. So, you know, whatever happens in May is going to happen in May. So don't freak out if you're freaking out about it. And of course, tarot doesn't dictate everything you do. I am strong. Just need to tell yourself that all month. Okay, Aquarius. At some point, I'd love to dig in on this one, but I'm not gonna. Please take care of yourself, and again, check out Rising Moon, Venus, because this is pretty profound. Through space I fell. Through space I fell. Bye. See the placement here of everything. You can take a look at the placement of everything. See what I'm saying? This, according by the two aces, the Two of Cups, the Lovers. Do you see? They're taking from one cup, sharing a drink. Yeah. All right, and there's your little wordies there. Okay, bye.